So, greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and recently I just finished playing through the Black Eagle route where I sided with Edelgard. And I'll be honest, after looking, well, I'll admit that I spoiled myself a little bit on stuff that I haven't played yet, because after seeing what exactly Edelgard had said about the history of the church, I wondered whether it was actually true, whether the church had engaged in historical revisionism. And without saying too much, without saying too much, it looks like the church has indeed not told the full truth, but it looks like the Black Eagles don't necessarily, or at least the Imperial household doesn't necessarily know everything that's going on either. So, to that end, we're going to do one thing real quick before we move on. So, the focus is moving forward for the next few sessions. I'm going to be playing through the Black Eagles, but this time I'll be siding with Rhea instead of Edelgard. So first, since that I didn't show this the last time, luckily I can do this.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
To think that there was such a vast space beneath the monastery all this time.
Indeed.
It's hard to imagine that any of these enormous contraptions are of this world.
Holy crap, that has so much more meaning after playing Edelgard's route.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children.
Except for you.
It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne?
I do.
So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess. Well? It was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Stop right there!
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
What's the Imperial Army doing here?
Wait, does he work for the Flame Emperor? So the Flame Emperor is connected to the Empire. I never thought that possible.
Edelgard, did you know about this?
Yes. In fact, I gave the order. I am the Flame Emperor.
I guess that's the end of play at school, Lady Edelgard. I mean, Your Majesty.
Get to work, everyone. The crest stones belong to us now. And take those filthy bones, too.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator!
Wait, what's the meaning of this, Edelgard?
You made use of us? Why?
I'm sorry, my teacher. I cut this path, and now I must follow it. My friends, I ask that all of you stay back. It is not my intention to fight you. By order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, I command you to collect the crest stones. If anyone attempts to stop us, kill them.
Alrighty, so, based on what I said earlier, thankfully, up to this point, I've already played through until the pivotal moment, so I sided with Edelgard before. This time, let's see what happens when I side with Rhea.
You have disappointed me, Edelgard. To think that a descendant of House Hresvelg would dare betray the Holy Church.
So, it is my teacher who stands in my way. I always knew it would come to this.
Professor, kill Edelgard at once. She is a danger to all of Fodlan. Such a rebellious heart cannot be allowed to keep beating.
protected Edelgard the first time and I didn't like the result.
I will withdraw for now. Come, Hubert.
I had a feeling. There's absolutely no way they would have us kill Edelgard
To
right
flee
then and
is
there.
futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the holy tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren. That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil. Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
Indeed. How will this work?
Edelgard and Hubert have disappeared. They will surely return to the Empire. The Knights have been dispatched to search and investigate. If there is any movement, we will know. We cannot ignore the possibility that there will soon be open hostilities between us and the Imperial Army. When that happens, are you prepared to fight your own? If you wish to return to the Empire, I will not stop you. That is your choice to make.
If Edelgard is acting afoul, then we have no choice but to strike her down.
It's up to us to stop them. We have a war on our hands.
I have no interest in fighting, not even for her. And yet...
How are we supposed to decide just like that? Hubie, I'm sorry about this, but I'm siding with the professor. Her doings are wrong. It is our duty to make everything right.
I am sure you all have much on your mind. I encourage you to confer with your professor and make a decision. You have until the fighting commences. Professor,
That's not gonna be much time.
I am depending on your strength for the safety of Fodlan.
No pressure then.
The leaders of the church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire, to rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan. Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
I cannot believe it. Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies.
Declared war?
Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
No pressure.
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To War. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
Alrighty, so curious to see how the story will pan out now, because thus far I've completed the Blue Lions and Black Eagles while siding with Edelgard. The Blue Lions was very much a personal story of Dimitri overcoming his own demons. And Edelgard of pushing through for an ideal no matter what.
I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
Without Edelgard as the house leader, where's the focus? Because Rhea was captured in the Blue Lion route. Well, I guess I'll find out.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
Is she wicked?
She plotted with ill-meaning strangers to achieve her own ambitions and defiled the Holy Tomb. If that is not wicked, what is? Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
As expected.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
Why me?
You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Sedith really is Rhea's better half now that I think of it.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Sedith. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
This takes on a very different tone when you know what goes on in Edelgard's route. With how unhinged Rhea became. Sedith really was her better half. Or at least a guiding force of the sorts. Let's see, is there anything I need to see to here? The good news is that even though I don't know, I wasn't able to recruit everyone, and I don't expect I'll be able to recruit everyone this time, given where the support levels are. If I recall correctly, Let's see. Everyone that's not a member of the church will be simple enough, but yeah, as for the rest of... Yeah, probably not. If they're a member of the church, I suspect that I'll end up with them one way or the other. As for the remainder, much that can be done. Alright, let's see to the daily tasks, while we still can.
Okay. I thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready for graduation. But now that things have turned out like this, I guess there's nothing to do but fight.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery, with the full force of the Imperial army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game. For our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
Looks like you've already been put under my care. That's nice.
That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. I hope
Don't
he's
give
not part of
Edelgard
the group
ideas.
coming to attack Garreg Mach.
I mean, technically she's not the one sending the monsters, but if you're working with those who slither in the dark, distinction without a difference after a while. Actually, Edelgard was my heavy armor person, wasn't she? And this time I probably won't have... Actually, I don't know if I'll necessarily have Gilbert, since he'll probably go back to help Dimitri. Yeah, looks like I've got pretty much everyone from the church backing me. Alright, I don't expect you to win this, but you know what? May as well give it the good old college try.
Only a fool challenges me. The
I want to
mark
get
of
to the main
nobility.
event. I'm gonna skip through this. Let's see. Yep, that's fine.
Only a fool challenges me.
Okay. You still get away with it.
You should be honored.
Rather me impressed you actually were able to hold your own.
You are nothing.
There we go. Alright. Let's make the rounds.
Hello there! How dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven. There is no need to worry, I promise you that. Divine punishment will surely fall upon them. In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such insolent fools and roast them in ALL.
Expected. I don't know if this will work. Good enough. I don't know if Rhea would appreciate this answer, but okay, that works. Yeah, she should learn to be honest anyway. Okay.
Singing is so much fun. This is...
Yeah, shut up. Been through this song and dance more than I care to count at this rate. So, you having fun, Dimitri?
I'll have that girl's head. Just you wait.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're having a grand old time, ain't ya?
I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be all right, though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe.
Here's hoping. This is gonna be fun.
Can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now Surely we can win if we...
Pretty sure I can't recruit you. Yep. Didn't think so.
Right.
Just have to wait for the Golden
Professor.
Deer route.
War is breaking out again, is it not?
Again.
There was a truly terrible war once upon a time. I never wanted another war. All we can do is steel ourselves for the fight ahead.
Need something?
Alright, is there any more I can throw into
See you
that?
again soon.
Not yet. Maybe after I've seen whatever Seth has in mind.
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing.
Yeah, pretty much. If only you knew. Oh boy.
Really?
The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Wow. Doesn't make much sense, though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess. I'm gonna stop. I don't really have the head for this political stuff. Mostly
only you
I'm worried
knew.
about my old opera company. I wonder what's happening in the capital right now. I hope they're safe.
I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm more worried about everything else.
Well...
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place. But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes. And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower and the chapel as well. And of course, the crest stones somehow transform those traitors and their captives into demonic beasts. Could that possibly be their aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
Yeah, think? Actually, what's everyone's motivation? Oh, still pretty good. I can afford
The
it.
holy... This is but... I must...
Actually, I'd probably be
Could that
better off
the
dumping it into my sword skill, given where Byleth is right now.
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the Holy Tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor. I have something to ask of you.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies.
I'm depending on you.
Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garreg Mach.
I'm not sure what Gerald would think about everything that happens. Not sure I want to know.
Excuse me. How are you, Professor? Any new changes to report? With the Imperial Army drawing near, It is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did. Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully for her voice.
I will try.
May the goddess's voice reach you.
If only you knew. Wow, my sword skill sucks. That's what I get for speccing into a priest this time around. To be fair, it meant that I could rely on Byleth as a healer, in case I wanted to work on someone else. Even so.
Those who serve the Church must cast aside all selfish desires and devote themselves fully to their beliefs. But is it right to wield piety as a weapon? I have never considered such things before. The Church, I have always done what I thought best to save the people of Fodlan.
Hello.
The Empire is moving quickly. Edelgard must have been preparing for this for a while now. If you really think about it, she must have been planning for this even before you got the Sword of the Creator. Of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball and the Battle of the Eagle and Lion and everything else.
What is Edelgard even trying to achieve? She wants to destroy the Church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it.
It's a hard thing to accept.
I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan? Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you.
Yeah, I doubt that killing Gerald was part of the plan. I suspect that was something that Monica cooked up, or Kronya, or whatever her name is. As a bit of revenge or something else.
There are always small power struggles. Still, it has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should. Professor, if I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
We're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance of winning. The enemy has too many advantages. We must make careful preparations.
No pressure.
What the?
Who's over this way?
Professor?
Ah, Cyril.
It's my job to protect Lady Rhea. I've got to do it, and I got to do it as best I can. And if that means I gotta die for her, then I will. How could Edelgard treat Lady Rhea like she's the bad guy? She's never been anything but nice to everybody. I just don't get it at all.
A moment.
There's gonna be a lot uncovered in this run, isn't there? Isn't there? Let's see. Let's head this way.
Half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vestra was assassinated. Hubert, his son, will succeed him. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard. And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost everything. What do I do?
The best you can.
Pardon me.
Greetings, Professor. Something to report. Unexpected, isn't it?
Nope.
Apparently, this is the first time Garreg Mach has been invaded in its whole 995-year history. It's my job to protect this gate, so even if enemies come in droves, I will never let them through. I hope we both survive, let's battle with all our might and pray we win this thing.
You know, Professor, I'm glad that I came to the Officers Academy. I feel accepted here. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much I've grown. So, I will not let the Academy be destroyed. It's important to me, and I will protect it.
I feel the same.
I feel braver just hearing you say that, Professor. We're gonna win this, Professor. I'd also like to talk to you about my future and stuff. Really?
That was
thank
unexpected.
you. I'll study and train as hard as I can. Thanks so much.
That was unexpected. Hang on, what? Since when? How was I don't even have C support. How the hell did I pull that off? I'm not even sure how that happened.
Well, I'll be.
Hello there.
You know what?
This one, yes?
No complaints from me.
I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think
I
this
don't know
one,
if I'll
yes?
necessarily have
I
Ignots
think
go out
this
onto
one,
the
yes?
field.
I think this one,
I
yes?
definitely won't be worrying about fishing because I really want to get to the main event.
I thank you.
Only letting me
This
take
one, yes?
16. It's weird.
I thank you.
When did they put in
Return
that
soon,
restriction?
please.
I don't remember this game being updated recently.
Really?
Actually, I know it hasn't been updated recently because the old voice actor from Male Byleth is still on the credits.
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous Emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
The fact that even you were unaware of it speaks volumes.
I hear the Alliance's territory will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys. If the Alliance is in danger, that means my sister's in danger too. There's no way I'm gonna allow that. It doesn't matter how many guys they throw at us. I'll beat them all. These muscles aren't just for show. But first, I gotta get some food.
I hope you end up being more than just that caricature when I'm actually going through the Golden Deer run.
Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my way to...
Either way. Can't worry about that too much now. Given the circumstances, should make sure that I'm properly prepared. Extra defense? I think that'll work. Yeah, shut up.
Is that so?
Yes, shut up.
I have a lot...
I'm a horrible person.
Wow.
So, I'll have one chance to train people up before the battle.
This is.
Let's hope it won't be too much of a bloodbath. I was able to get through... What's it called? I was able to power through a decent... power through the previous battles easily enough. But in order to try and recruit everyone from the Blue Lions, I abused the fact that you can set someone from outside your class as an adjutant. And unfortunately that meant Byleth's doing great. Everybody else isn't. So... it's gonna be difficult. Knowing my luck. But, well, I know this because, my gosh, Chapter 13 from when I sided with Edelgard was a mess. Even with my best on the field, I'm pretty sure it was a mess. I'm not gonna worry about fishing now. It's not like I'll be able to get A+ Professor this round anyway.
To think that the Flame Emperor was Edelgard all along. Flame's abduction? Geralt's murder? The turmoil in Remire Village? Whether or not she was the mastermind behind what happened, it at least seems like she was involved. And yet she was able to remain so composed while she was enrolled at the Officers' Academy.
What does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor? And why does she even want that?
She seems to think force is the only way.
I wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes, I guess. You never realize something can't be undone until you've done it.
Alright, this part is simple enough to take care of. Oh, nice. Oops, wrong buttons. One of these days. I don't expect too much from this, but hey, may as well throw it down anyway. Okay, no one in the second floor dormitory, so I just need to swing by the Officers' Academy and I can then call it good.
That's so.
I have had the arrival of a letter from Edelgard. She is asking that I join her side. She is making the decision. No, she is deciding if Bridget is a friend or an enemy of the Empire. But my choice is not to be friends. My choice is to fight with you. Bridget is not a friend of the Empire. We will not be following again. We will be ready to fight with you instead.
That's gonna be disappointing to her. Then again, unsurprising, but... Time will tell how that turns out.
His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight.
Why would Dimitri say that?
His Highness would not say. But I can think of only one explanation. She must have been involved in the tragedy of Duskur.
All these little hints, oh man. Just... when Dimitri called Edelgard L after we took him down in the when we sided with Edelgard, my god, that hurt.
You'll battle Edelgard, right? Good luck. Me? Oh, I'm going to run away. I have zero interest in dying here, thank you very much. Profess, but if you're here to...
Had a feeling. Then again, I'm not sure I like Hilda right now with what I've played of the Golden Deer thus far.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial Army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution. It would seem it's a shame I am not in your...
As expected. And again, not exactly thrilled with you as a character either. Honestly, it seems like the only thing I'm enjoying from Golden Deer are an occasional moments with the characters, and mostly just Claude being awesome.
Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles?
For the sake of her ideals.
Ideals she believed in so much, she was willing to start a war over them? Those must be some lofty ideals, to say the least.
Once the Imperial Army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
Everything will be alright.
I believe you. With the knights on our side, and especially with you, Professor, I know we can do this.
Be better.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
We will not lose.
Thinking about it makes me scared. We're up against the entire Imperial army. Still, I know someone as smart as you will figure something out.
Better hope I figure out something.
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all. Edelgard is the Emperor? And she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on? I really don't understand any of this. What should I do?
Calm down. I mean, I know that's not gonna work, but shh. No matter.
Well done. You have my thanks.
And then just work on my swordplay. Alright, is there anything new here? I'll just highlight Ignatz and Manuela, apparently. Okay. I'm sure I'll see to those as the week progresses. For now, I want to get on with the main event. Which means I've got a little bit to get through here, but I'll make it work. So, what do I want to focus on with respect to everyone? I can keep Catherine as a sword master. I doubt she has much interest in becoming a mortal savant. Shamir can stay a sniper. Cyril I might turn into a wyvern lord. Said it's definitely gonna stay a wyvern. Well, I know one thing I definitely want to do. As of now, I don't have a battalion that Ingrid can use while she's mounted. So, gonna make it a priority to get her up to Sea Authority. That way I can change that. I don't think I'll be able to change it. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to change it before this next battle. But, actually, if I do battling next round, maybe. I might want to anyway, just to build up experience with everyone. Oh man, this is not gonna be a fun time. Okay, I need to get you up to where you're at least working on your sniper skill. And given that I recruited you later, I'll probably keep you as a sniper as before. I'll let Bernadetta be the mounted archer. And then... If I started working with you now, could I get you to be a mortal savant? I could probably get... Oh, Let's try. Worst case scenario, you'll at least have a sword. As for you, need to work a significant amount on your grinding skill if I want you to be anything other than a sniper. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Feels weird not having Hubert and Edelgard there. Okay, so Caspar's in good shape, Ferdinand's in good shape. Dorothea's a dancer, so I don't care anymore. Petra's good as an assassin, though it might not be a bad idea to continue bolstering her sword skill. Actually, I'm gonna be working with... Actually, no, I need to get you up to Swordmaster first. Then I can worry about you becoming a mortal savant if I ever take you in that direction. Worst case scenario, I'd make you into an assassin. I don't know how much I worry about church members. I'll definitely be bringing Seteth and Flame along because Flame can be useful as a healer and potentially probably as a Grimory eventually. Okay, group tasks. Who needs to work on their stable duty? Well, who needs to work on stable duty the most? Definitely... Definitely Leone. Who should I throw her with? Oh yeah, you two can have supports. May as well do it that way then. Give you a chance to work on that as well. So, am I happy with everyone's goals? Let's see. Let's have you keep working on your faith skill. Aspar's fine, Bernie's fine. Dorothea... Oh. Let's have you go Sword and Reason. You might not you might not end up as a mortal savant, but you've still got a couple of combat arts regarding the sword that you can take advantage of. And given the focus I'm giving to Ash, I'm not going to worry about his writing skills, so instead I'll have him work on authority. Sylvain, yep, I'm good with where Sylvain is. Actually, given the circumstances, I should work with Sylvain to make him into a Dark Knight. I wasn't able to do it last time, but given that this route will have more going on, I think it'll be feasible. As for you, let's make sure your lance and flying are in good shape. Big nuts, what do I want you to be? I feel like I've got enough archers as it is, so let's make you into... I don't know if I'll make you into probably some kind of mortal savant. I don't know if I'll use you very much, but you know what? Irony, being higher level than the Avatar of Death. The fact that I do not need to explain to anyone because holy crap. Is Lysithea dangerous? As for the rest of you, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. Actually, if you're gonna stay a Swordmaster, let's have you work on that. And then Shamir and Cyril. Yeah, let's make you into a Wyvern. And then Shamir, I'll just have you stay focused on being I'll just keep you as a sniper. In that case, you can work on authority as well. Okay with this? Yep.
I've got something I want to ask you. I get it. Thank you.
Professor.
Okay, fine. Why do I always relent on these? Not that it's a big deal for 1 month, but... Okay, I'm pretty yeah, I've seen this one already. Skip past that since I've already seen it. Okay, I haven't shown this on stream yet, so I'll let it play out. Will he notice? Will he notice?
Okay, I've decided on the composition.
Composition?
That's right. The composition for my next paint... Wait, Professor? How long have you been standing there? You haven't been watching me, have you? No, I misspoke. Did I say painting? I meant to say,
You paint?
Well, I've thought for a while that it might be nice to paint the scenery here. The contours of that tree, set against the stark shapes of the faraway peaks. Of course, I only paint after I've finished my chores. I'd never put my art before my responsibilities. My studies are paramount. I shall always uphold my duties as a student of the Officers' Academy. Whereas art is... a hobby of mine, you might say. Everyone has hobbies, right? I'm sure you have one.
Nothing comes to mind. Way too busy.
Oh, well, perhaps it's different for you, Professor. But it's perfectly normal for people to have hobbies. Reading, for instance, or fishing, or taking midday naps. For me, it's making art. Hobbies are healthy. They're a good way of relieving stress. You might consider taking up a hobby, Professor. Anything to clear your mind. Think about it. It's much easier to focus if you're feeling refreshed. There isn't a rule against hobbies, is there? If you tell me to stop, I'll stop. I shall never again put brush to canvas.
Paint as much as you like.
Really? It's okay for me to paint? Well, I mean, if you're sure. But really, it's nothing more than a little diversion, a frivolous pastime. I think I ought to go back to my quarters now, if it's all the same to you.
I'm gonna be lazy.
Okay. Okay, I'm good to go. Good enough, Professor?
Good enough.
Aha!
Nice.
I suppose it's working. I'm finding my focus.
Fortify, eh, Flame? That's gonna be really freaking useful. I'm surprised that Lenhart doesn't learn Fortify, honestly. Okay, so... given the circumstances, I probably need to build up my... Okay, so Battle of Garreg Mach. Yep, I definitely need to level up a few people. So first, let's check on certifications. Let's see. Alright, so I can put Cyril into any one of those. I'm thinking it'd probably be best if I'm gonna make him into a Wyvern Lord, best to have him work on Axe. So Brigand will be a good place to start for that, at least until I can build your flying skill up. You're in good shape to become a bishop. We'll go ahead and oblige.
Well,
I'm assuming Hanneman's... Nope, not quite yet. Ooh, you can already become a bishop too, Flame? Excellent. I don't know if you know physics, but knowing Fortify will be a major help. Even if I don't have you as a dancer this time around. Okay, set it is fine. Well, how far away are you from becoming a pally? Oh, I really gotta work on your riding skill. I guess for now, I can set you as an archer so you can work on that if I want to make you into a bow knight. It's not a bad idea, actually. Not like I'm gonna be using all those extra things. Wait, you can become an assassin? Alright. Bow and sword. Go for it. Have you alongside Petra in case I need something. That's actually that could work out quite nicely. I'll have to remember that for my Golden Deer run. Then Ash isn't quite there yet. The last time I took that gamble I lost. On both Ash and Felix. For now, carry on. Petra's fine, Dorothea's doesn't care. Ernie, it's fine. Caspar's where I want him. Linhart. Alright, everything looks good. I'm pretty sure I've already shown that on stream, but for now... You know what? One last thing to do before we head off to battle. Why not? I'm pretty sure I've shown this. I can't remember. Let me play out.
Oh, it's Leonie. Perfect. The soil's ready. Let's get to planting.
She's so diligent, I can barely... Oh, look at her elbow.
There we go, all set. Now a little water.
Her sleeve's all torn. She should get that fixed.
Hey, Bernadetta, what are you doing here?
Leonie! I was,
What is it?
I was just admiring your hard work.
If you've got time to stare, you may as well help me out. Is that all you wanted to say?
Not exactly.
Well, come on, out with it.
Oh, it's the elbow!
Your elbow looks fine to me. Is it bothering you?
Not mine, yours. Your sleeve's torn.
Huh, how about that? You're right. I didn't notice. You could have just told me right away, you know. It's just a little tear, though. Nothing to worry about.
If you don't mind, I could fix it for you. It would only take a minute.
You can do that?
I'm actually pretty good at sewing.
I never knew. Well, if you're offering, by all means. Just let me finish watering these. Oh, I guess I should get this shirt off first, though, huh?
What? Hold on, don't... You can't just...
You have problems, Bernie. Alright, let's go grinding. I'm curious, will it show the symbol of the Church of Saros instead of the Black Eagles once we get into part 2? Probably. For now. Okay, so we've got that guy up there. Okay. So. Don't need to worry about... Alright, so this is going to be my team for the foreseeable future. So. Given that this is a monster battle... Yeah, let's bring my strongest into this. Let's figure out who my strongest are. Well, at least in terms of level. Alright, that's everyone who's level 23 and above. So what kind of unit composition does that give us? Let's see, Flyer, Archer, let's see. Okay, actually 2 Flyer. Okay, so to round this out, let's go with you for frontline, and I should throw in... Actually, Petra as an assassin was really useful, so we'll throw her in too. That should be fine. We can have Violet move to the front just to be on the safe side. Okay, so we can have you over in this direction. Yeah, that should be fine. Should be able to keep those thieves interested. Alright, that should be fine. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, is there anything that I need to see to?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
That'll do.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Oh, that's why it wouldn't let me take any more.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Oh yeah, I need to make sure that Sedith is well equipped. I'm going to give you a silver lance, so let's give you a couple of axes and... Caspar's not using this hand axe and I'm feeling lazy. I'll go fixing that up when I'm not on stream. I really wish they had just bundled Forge and Repair into the same thing. It would be so much more convenient.
Thanks a bunch.
Oh well. I'll complain about UI later. Is there anything else I need to repair? I think Ingrid has something? No, Ingrid's fine. Oh yeah, Felix.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Alright, I think we're ready. I don't know why Sedith ended up over there. I thought I moved him... Oh, right. Swapped places with him and Bernie.
You saved me.
Oh no.
Good shot.
Ready.
Now I should be able to have Ingrid risk a short spear without getting mauled.
I did what I had to.
Good work. Alright, so... Wait, how is Sylvain not taking any magic damage? Oh, it's because it's Nosferatu. Yeah, that thing doesn't do anything. And then Felix has the Shield of Fraldarius.
I'm on it. I'll do it.
Alright.
I will get the victory.
Alright, take the initial swing. Then we'll have Petra back it up. And Petra is fast.
Witness Bridget Pride. I work.
I wonder how sturdy Sylvain is.
Here we go.
Alright, so Mercedes can move over this direction.
Battle.
Actually, it's tempting to have a couple people swing around, but I guess
Stay
I've got
focused.
the flyers if I really need something.
That's my cue.
Oh, I didn't set any adjutants. Crap. Ow.
Well done.
No matter. I'll do that for the next battle.
So,
Not like I'm working on support at the any specific support conversation at the moment. Huh. They won't immediately maul me. Then again, they don't do a whole lot of damage to Violet, so I can probably risk that.
So obvious.
They don't do a lot of damage to Sylvain either.
So obvious.
I could have had him step up.
It's
Actually, they're all gonna go after Violet. Still, I doubt they'll be able to do much to her.
No hesitation.
There you
As
go.
expected.
Rude, sir. Going on, luck. Yep. Okay, we want that thing's attention. We'll have to send our flyers after it. Good work.
What's next? What?
Alright, move in. Good shot.
One more success. I am
You can reach it. Take a shot. Well, at least it doesn't cost us any durability.
why am I even here?
There we go.
Straw.
Actually, how... Actually, you're about on par with each other. Yeah, I guess I'll just let you have your fun.
Is this over yet?
No.
I'd rather be napping.
We know.
If only.
Okay, Mercedes can come up. Heal Violet a little bit.
Thank you.
Then we can use Violet as bait. Yeah, that should serve well for bait. Now, in the meantime, do we want anything to go on here? Actually, yeah, that's perfectly fine by me. Setup should be able to keep him occupied for a while. Worst case scenario, we have full-blown hit and run. Give it Silver. We've got the... We can afford to do this. Definitely be able to afford to do it later on. There you go.
Predictable.
As expected, baited their attention. The assassin will prove difficult, but that's about the worst of it. Hopefully he doesn't get poisoned by that. Nope. Not really, anyway. so close. Luckily, I can hit and run, if necessary. For now...
Too slow.
Good work. Alright, just to improve hit rates. Yeah, that's fine. Whoa! Very lucky. Nice. Go Bernie. Now I can have you step up, take a swing, and then withdraw before it tries to take any more bites out of you. Alright, who needs experience from that bunch? Petra still? Alright then.
You will be flattened down.
Good work.
Witness frigid pride. Roar feed.
Take over for me?
Maybe next time. Bam.
Just give up.
Step back a little bit. Let Felix have a bit of fun first. Ooh, that'll be dangerous. Soften him up first. Now Felix should be able to take him out without issue. And if not... You're weak. Assassins are annoying to take down. Such a nuisance, no matter how you look at it.
I thank you. Well...
Good. Alright, let's let you actually swing a sword around.
Flame spirit protect me.
Okay, given the circumstances, let's make sure setup will be fine.
Apologies.
I'm so glad that shield gives him Aegis. Ooh, that's not good. And it poisoned her too.
I'll do my best.
Okay, withdraw. Both of you. Actually, if you can draw its attention, that might not be the worst thing. Equip that hand axe. Bernie, if you'd like, you can take another pot shot at him. It's not like it costs you anything, if you miss. There we go. Good work.
So obvious.
I will not be stopping.
Nice.
Thank you.
So helpful.
There we go. And just to heal me up a little bit more.
Much needed.
should be fine. Felix is sturdy enough to take it up.
Good enough. It's easy.
Alright, so we've got that creature coming in. Ah, poison.
I have faith.
Take another swing, and then fall back.
Have I earned no reprieve?
You'll be fine, buddy. We've got help.
Appreciate it.
Alright, who needs the experience now? Sylvain, as expected.
What's next?
Good job.
Guess I'm...
Well, it should be easier to land. Oh, shoot, I had it be a curve shot. That was unnecessary. Actually, I should have had said it. Ah, well, this allows you to at least heal a bit more.
Apologies.
Not good enough.
Good work.
Ready.
Take him down.
Over already? I'm getting...
Nice. Alright. Now let's start moving into position to deal with that creature. Actually, wait a minute. I've got Byleth here. Why don't I use her? As expected, everyone got out of the way. So nothing it can do to us. Can it? Oh, it can't move for that far. Now everything starts making sense.
You're a big help.
Let the healers get everything that's their worth.
Guide me well.
We'll contribute.
Hit him with assembly again.
Behold our strategy.
And this time you can actually... Yay, you hit him! Good job. You don't suck this time. I'm just joking, you're doing fine. Ow. Kinda hoping for a crit, but so be it.
So helpful. I thank you.
That should be fine. Alright, let's take this beast out. As expected, it's stumping away a little bit, even though that doesn't matter.
Destiny
And we're done.
unfurls. My age is catching up to me.
Good work. So, now we can use this as a grind battle for our lower level units. And this time I'll actually remember to put down adjutants. Okay, so, who to bring out? Let's see. Anyone level 20 for sure. Okay, that's most people who are 20 or 21. Alright, now who do I want to have as adjutants? Based on these units, let's see, we've got Leonie, Eloise, and Catherine as frontline. Manuel and Flame... Actually, this is a surprisingly balanced team composition. Got archers, frontline, healers, magic, heck, even a cavalry unit. This actually is really well balanced. I am surrendered. Where should I throw Ferdinand, though? With Flame? Sure, why not? I've got plenty of experience with Flame, too. Alright, and then I'd probably want to throw Ignatz and Caspar in. Let's start by checking on Caspar. Where's... an Edelgard. Actually, who's still lowest? Lysithea? Okay. Who can I pair Lysithea up with, now that Edelgard isn't around to share in her torment? I mean, I've seen the conversations between Lysithea and Leonie already, so... And Felix isn't being deployed this time. Hanneman it is. And while I'm thinking about it, if I'm gonna go full grind mode, is there anyone in here that I want to reclass? Caspar's fine, Ferdinand's fine, Lysithea? Yes.
How conspicuous.
I want you to have at least that HP plus 5, so that I can help a little bit, if nothing else. Okay, now, as for unit arrangement... Oh yeah, I made you into an archer. Might want to change that back for this battle. Actually, you know what? If I want to make you into a paladin, I absolutely should change you back, because that way you'll have an easier time getting up to where you need to be.
This suit...
Especially given this unit arrangement. Okay, so we've got Cyril, Alois, Leonie in front. Make sure to add Catherine to the ranks. Yep, that looks good to me. Now inventory, because I know Catherine's not going to have much more other than Thunderbrand. And just in case we need it, we can give you a pair of gauntlets. And Cyril, you are decent with bows, so we'll go ahead and give you a training bow, so that's something that you can be quick with. And a steel axe. Let's not worry about giving you a killer axe, though. Shamir's fine. Alois. I just keep handing that hand axe off to people. Why not? Alright, this should be fine. Okay.
Ready and able.
Let's give him something to look at.
Let's get to it.
Doesn't look like they'll do too much damage. Ooh! Let's have you work on your authority skill. And drastically restrict their movement at the same time. Good work. And just for fun, we'll have you hold position.
Ready when you are.
Oh, you actually know combat arts with the axe?
That's what you get.
I mean, a couple of my friends said that Cyril gets surprisingly powerful.
I'll give it my all.
Maybe the secret is that I need to actually put him into a class that he's useful with. Instead of an archer, I should have him be a wyvern. And if I want to pull Alois in closer... Oh, nice.
Oh. I'll crush them all.
To work.
Let's take them out.
Oh yeah, you know silence. And you should probably abuse it for experience.
On to the next fight.
My turn?
Many thanks.
Alright, they shouldn't be able to take Alois out unless they get a lucky crit, and even then. Alright, that was unlucky.
I can't lose!
I know you were gonna do that!
That was tough.
Ah well. The target went down, therefore I am happy.
Looking good.
Man, you are weak to start with Cyril. Luckily, I have Shamir, who can reliably snipe anyone into oblivion.
Don't let my age fool you.
So what gambit do you have? Oh, go for it.
Idea.
Good work. Nice. And that makes it easier for Cyril to come in and take a swing at someone.
Guess I'm pretty strong.
Strong enough, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm so grateful.
Silenced.
Good work.
Not.
How do you like that?
Nice.
Okay.
Let's get you closer for when we go after that group. And in the meantime, let's bait this group out with Catherine.
Good idea.
Alright, let's see what they got for us.
Is that all? Repent from the grave.
Should have seen
I'll
that
never
coming.
back down. Now, where do I start?
Really?
I
You were
won't
gonna
hold
take them
back.
out anyway. Did you need to crit them? Admittedly, I appreciate it, but... Shh. Root, sir.
Fighting is what I do.
So nice to have you back. so very, very nice to have you back,
That
Catherine.
worked out.
Alright. Shouldn't be able to do too much to Cyril. Just to be sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. Somehow you're able to heal yourself.
I won't forget this. Thank you.
So kind.
Alrighty then. As expected, they shouldn't be able to take him down entirely. Oh wow. They're getting pretty darn close though. Oh wow. That is really damn close. Clean up on aisle 7.
Do try again. Perhaps.
Alright, Ragnarok.
Thanks.
Nice. Heck, use Fortify, why not? Good work.
Just doing my duty.
Good move.
Yeah, I won!
Yeah, let's let Ash deal the killing blow. Where were those crits when I needed? Where were those crits when I needed them
You're really going for it.
in other places? You know what? I'll take it. Got a decent amount of experience all around. I'm happy with that. Now, on to the main event. I'm just gonna grab some water real quick. Alright, back in time.
Listen up, everyone. The Imperial Army is upon us. If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate. We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory will be ours.
Professor, are you ready?
Almost.
Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense. No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. You know well how extraordinary she is.
Of course we know, but we can't let her get away. Also, please cease your unwarranted glaring. We don't deserve your judgment.
My father was removed from his role as Prime Minister, and is still under house arrest in the Imperial capital. As his successor, it is my duty to stop her.
The way she's going about all of this is wrong. It's up to us to help her realize that.
I won't be following her, but I won't run away either. Adie's going to come at us with all she's got. and that's a lot. That means we need to fight her with all of our might, too.
She is one who has strength. That has certainty. But we have strength also. We will not be losing.
I shall fight with all that I have. It is an honor to fight alongside each of you.
You students really have guts, don't you?
We
Though
do our
I suppose
best.
I can't call you students anymore. You're now part of our order. You have our support and our gratitude. Professor, I'm counting on you. Go ahead and take the lead.
Leave it to me.
These kids, they look up to you. I guess that goes without saying. Just look in their eyes and you can see it. If we all make it through this, let's meet again. Good luck out there!
Alrighty. The fun begins. The fun frickin' begins. Okay. As before, I doubt anything's changed. Ooh. Do something new. Useful.
Of course I passed.
Am I willing? No, I'm not willing to take the chance yet. Anything new here? Oh, yes. Let's go ahead and see to this since it'll probably be our last chance too before things get
That was
crazy.
my worst mistake yet. Why am I so clumsy all the time? The women laughed and forgave me, but... Oh, how am I supposed to face them now?
Hey there, Annette. What's with the sour face? Everything okay? I don't think I've ever seen you look so miserable.
Don't tease me like that, Caspar. Can't you see I'm down?
Sorry. You know I didn't mean it. Did something happen? You don't have to share if you don't want to, but I think talking it out might help.
Actually, haven't I heard this one?
You might be right.
Yeah, I think I have. Are there any that I haven't heard? Well, I haven't shown this one on... I'm pretty sure I haven't shown some of these on stream, so...
Felix, my goodness, I swear you're always training. Such a hard worker. So strong. Hello? Felix?
What?
You can hear me. That's good. I was worried maybe your ears didn't work.
What do you want?
Everything.
Nothing. Nothing in particular, I mean. But now that I'm here, and now that you've asked, when you finished up, do you think you'd like to join me in the dining hall for something sweet?
I'll pass. I don't like sweets. Also, you're a nuisance. Stay away from me.
That's not a very nice way to talk to a classmate. Anyway, you sound like you're shooing away a stray cat.
Shh, shut up.
I am not a stray cat, Felix, and I am not leaving until you take a moment to chat with me.
You are a pest. Fine, do what you will.
Oh, you better believe I am going to keep doing exactly what I will. Maybe instead of a sweet treat, we can get something spicy. Would you like that? I've heard the dining hall is serving a dish with some Western spices in it. Does that sound good, Felix? Would you like something spicy instead of sweet?
You're distracting me.
That's the idea.
When I am hungry, I will eat. Alone. Stop squawking at me.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'll leave you in peace. Goodbye, Felix.
Finally.
Alright, anything new? I've already...
Dorothea, I
May as
want
well
to be
let this one
asking
play
you a
out.
question.
Oh, please do.
Why have you come to Garreg Mach? Is your goal different from the rest?
yes, I suppose. Everyone here is an heir or an heiress, but not me. I'm just a commoner. When I enrolled in the Officers' Academy, I was different than everyone else. I wanted to secure my future, and my big idea was to marry money. Ever since, I've been dating different, terribly well-to-do men, searching for a good one. So far, there's been no reason for a second date.
Marrying money? That is not sounding like a good idea. Money would be a bad husband.
Pretty much.
But you treat me well. I have so much gratitude. Well, why do you show me such friendliness when I am not money?
Oh, no, Petra. This isn't like that. I like spending time with friends. It's wonderful being friends with you. And I hope we can stay close for a long time to come.
Yes, I have that hope too. But I have also been thinking of who is good for me.
Oh, I see.
And still I am thinking we should be friends.
Oh, I know why. Because we're both trouble for Imperial nobility.
Yes, we both have troubles.
Feels nice, doesn't it? Knowing that together we can irritate that many people. Since we've already got a lot in common, let's get to know each other better, shall we?
What monster have we unleashed? Oh boy. Okay, this one I saw my Blue Lines playthrough, so I know it's on stream.
Hey Felix,
Then this one I know I had playouts. As heartwarming as it is, I know where that one leads.
Phew. That about wraps it up for today's training. No thanks to a certain distraction.
What now?
Professor Hanneman, I know you're there. It's extremely unsettling the way you're always staring like that.
Oh, my apologies, child. I was trying to remain inconspicuous, not wanting to interrupt.
Your half-hearted attempt to hide your weird staring only makes it weirder.
Well, I must apologize. In the future, I shall do my staring out in the open.
That might ease the weirdness, but it will continue to be extremely unsettling.
I have no desire to disturb nor to disquiet you. But you are a most exquisite subject for my crest research.
Here we go.
And you understand that the foundation of all research is observation.
I understand well enough, and I'll do my best to ignore it. But in return...
In return, I will keep your secret. I have not spoken a word of your twin crests, not even to the church. If they knew I was withholding such valuable information, I might be branded a traitor. But such matters are trivial compared to the future of crestology.
Shh! Don't talk so loudly about it out here in the open!
Pardon my excitement. I simply cannot let the opportunity to study such a miraculous subject go to waste.
These awful crests may seem miraculous to you, but for me, they fall under the category of curse.
I hope one day you will share more about your tragic origins, whenever you have the time to recount it. Your tale may contain valuable information.
You are utterly lacking in empathy. You know that? Even if you spent your entire life observing me, you'd never understand my feelings and all I've been through. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I fear I may have made a misstep.
Yeah, thank...
I have no desire to trouble her, yet my research...
Oh boy. That's gonna be a fun thing to uncover. Okay, this I've seen already. As amusing as it is to watch the bickering commence, I've seen that, and I've seen this one, so...
Halloween!
Alright. That about does it for that. Let's go get our butts kicked! No freaking pressure whatsoever. Absolutely no pressure shall be applied in this battle. There is absolutely nothing to worry about. Everything is going to be completely fine, even though you've played through this once on the Blue Lines, and you know that this is going to end tragically. Mostly. Actually, I'm curious. How did Where's Rhea gonna end up? Is she gonna end up captured again? Because I'm trying to think of... As in the Blue Lines, she absolutely was. And in the with the Black Eagles, she escaped after casting me to the wind. So I'm curious. Will I have to... Well, will I be speaking more with her? Okay. Let's get out the big guns for this one. So. Who to bring out into the field? Let's see. Dorothea and Sylvain for certain. And then for healing, Linhardt and Merced. Actually, yeah, both of them can do pretty well for healing. Let's see, they've got Flying Demonic Beast this time around. So archers absolutely make sense. So, actually, given the circumstances, it might be better to bring Shamir out. She's not very fast. But where she makes up in speed, she packs some serious power. And then for mobility, let's see, I've got Sylvain. Couple flyers of my own. Actually, I have a feeling I'll only want one flyer, though, given the Balliste. So we'll have Sedith remain behind and use Ingrid as our mage killer. Honestly, it seems like that's probably the best way to describe Ingrid's role throughout this whole thing, is just the mage killer. Okay, Petra as someone nimble to just destroy everyone in sight. Let's see, don't need to bring Flayn out into this, but I do need to level her up, so if I want to use her long term. So I'll pair her up with Byleth, just to be on the safe side. And then for magic, let's see, for magic I'll have Dorothea, Byleth, and my healers, but let's have the Avatar of Death join us as well. My gosh, she can hurt when you build her up. And in the meantime, I'm curious, who else do I want to bring along? Might not be a bad idea to have Ash as someone to back up someone. Who should I have him support? Mercedes? She won't be doing a whole lot of attacking. But it'll be a good way to build... But it'll ironically be a good way to build up Ash's bow skills, so I'll happily do it. And then... So that's... I think so that... Oh man, I'm gonna have a lot to worry about. I think so that I can cultivate... Well, I think I'll have Caspar go out into the field again. Linhardt will guarantee that he has gets plenty of experience out of the encounter, so we'll go with that. Okay. Healer's up here. I don't have enough good frontliners, do I? Got too large of a focus on magic. Given the circumstances, I could probably have either Linhardt or Mercedes sit this one out. Mercedes doesn't have Fortify yet, so I think Linhardt's the ideal choice. In that case, let's swap her out for... Actually, Caspar ain't a bad idea. I'll pair Leonie up with someone to make sure that she gets some experience. Alright, that should work. Alright. There we go. Mounted units over there. Petra and Caspar along the outskirts. Shamir ready to bring death. I believe this will suffice. Let's make sure everyone's inventories are good. Ooh, that sword needs work.
Well... Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Everything else is fine. Fine. Actually, let's give you silver. If we don't have silver... I can afford more.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Actually, it's tempting to give you a killer lance, too. You don't need to be carrying around 2 of these upgraded iron lances. Oh, wait a minute. Right, you have your Lance of Ruin that I can pull out. Sadly, because I hadn't recruited Ingrid by the time I did that paralogue, I don't have Luin, or whatever her divine weapon is, but that's okay. Caspar could use some more fun. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have an axe for him already. Oh yeah, I've got a spare steel. As for you... Oh yeah, there's all those empty slots from all the tests that I ran off with. Well, didn't run off with, more to the point. I guess I'll just have you take a vulnerary just to be on the safe side. Everything else good? Petra's fine. Caspar should be fine. Actually, I need to determine another adjutant, don't I? Actually, I never did see the end of the support chain for Ash and Petra. And that was an interesting one, too. Alright. So it begins.
I have a report. The enemy is within the walls. They're about to break the defensive line.
Knights, soldiers, students, defend the front line and the Archbishop with your lives until help arrives. Reinforcements are on the way. Hold fast.
I don't know if I necessarily believe that, and I'm not sure you believe that, but you know what? I guess we're gonna have to believe it for now.
To work.
Check that Shamir out. Okay, so, the immediate threat of the Pegasus Knights there.
Leave it to me. I will get the victory.
Let's start simple.
My heart is full of victory.
Battle.
Ready.
I'm on it.
Oh no.
Ooh. If you can take that mage out. Nice!
I thought I was dead.
Good work. Alright. I think the easiest way to cause trouble for them... Oh dear. Actually, you don't have a hand axe, which I thought I had. You should be able to survive that guy.
That's my cue.
Alright. Get Shamir up.
Appreciated.
Violet can finish one off. And Shamir can take the other out.
Another one down.
Stay focused.
No half measures. You can't afford any. Can't afford to linger with these.
Practice.
Okay, all that remains is to take out that ballista. What's the range on this Pegasus? Okay, so that Pegasus is going to show an interest in us. But that's okay. Alright. As expected. Oh shoot, I didn't reclass her from Noble. That's not good. I'm less too worried. Ow. Oh crap. Ah, damn it! Okay, bad move. Problem is, the easiest way to fix that mistake would be to go back to my save file. Let's skip as far as I can. At least I know Byleth will be okay. Okay.
Report.
That won't do.
Alright. In order to make this work, I'll need to... Let's back out. So this will allow me to fix both Lysithia's class and make sure that Caspar has a ranged option. Oh yeah, because I kept handing a hand axe back and forth between everyone. It's on Seteth right now. Actually, that's probably why he had that empty inventory slot. Either way, I know that bringing him out there is a bad idea now. It's tempting to have someone beefier like Alois out there as a result. But for now, I'm just gonna take the lazy option and take the hand axe back. That should do. And then I need to reclass Lysithia into a mage. Alright, that should do.
I have a report.
That's my cue. Stay focused.
Yeah, I don't want to take any chances.
That is that.
Good. And if that Pegasus goes after me, apparently it'll get mauled. Which is a perfectly fine outcome as far as I'm concerned.
I will get the victory.
Luckily for me, I've got those fire orbs. Good work.
Flame Spirit, protect me. Leave it to me.
Take a step forward.
To work. Appreciated.
No half measures.
Boring.
You're relentless.
Alright, what's your attack range? Okay. So in that case, equip the hand axe and prepare for when things get insane.
I'm on it.
So Lane, do what you need to. Let's see if I can get lucky on that Deadeye again. Probably not. Worth a shot. Nice.
Got him!
Good work.
Ready.
Alright, let's let it play out. As expected, the ballista does heavy damage, but it's recoverable damage. We're gonna lose that onager because of that, but that's okay. Lucky us. That's unfortunate. Okay, so the tomahawk thrower's over there. So be it. Crap. At least we've still got the onager.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Good work.
As expected.
Very good work. Alright, it won't take much to take him down. Good work. And then the other fire orbs should be enough to take him out.
This is our chance.
Ooh, keeping him in place. Never mind. Good work. Oh, crap. Didn't take it out.
Report. The enemy has...
That won't do.
It could get rough.
It's gonna... Another onager? Well, either way, you're gonna get bombarded heavily by what's coming. Good work. Sylvain, soften him up. Or just kill him. In that case, let Bernie take a swing first. Okay, I have nothing to fear from this end. I guess my best course of action then is to have Sylvain knock him out.
Be gone.
Alright, I can plug in the cord. Oh, that's where I got the crescent sickle. Kept wondering. Alright, stand in the entrance to give him something to look at. In the meantime, Bernadetta stay with him. Ooh, do it. Dang. Not lucky this time. Let's have Petrus swing around to help everyone else out. We need to get their attention somehow, but I don't have a good way to get Byleth over there yet. For now, let's make sure that that ballista doesn't give us trouble. But I need Shamir to take that other guy out. Not ideal at all. I don't like this. Okay, here's what we'll do. Shamir, take him out.
Another one down.
Alright, that's step one. What does your gambit have? Saros archers? Okay, we'll have you use Fusillade in order to draw someone out. In order to draw their attention away from Caspar. That way he can join up with us and get in a couple of hits of his own. Oh, perfect. We can even... Good work. It opens that up. That's okay. Actually, I should have done it out of range, but no matter. Alright. You won't get much health back from this one.
This is what I do.
I can have Byleth heal you up all the way.
That helps.
Probably could have gone with a standard heal, but either way, you should be able to survive the ballista strike then. Oh yeah, you're fine. Ah, Death Knight. That's gonna be trouble. Let's see. The other guy's held in place, so I can afford to have Caspar go and do this. Alright, he should be able to survive the other demonic beast strike, and he'll be able to fire back. Wow, that guy's still alive? Ow!
Perfect comprehension.
We're gonna need it. Alright, as expected, Flame Breath. Okay, and missed Shamir. Good. She should have free reign to take these creeps out the rest of the way. I'm gonna need Linhardt over here providing physic quickly. Luckily, Sylvain and Bernadetta have things well in hand over there. Oh, nice. Good work.
Let's think carefully.
Alright, that one's... Okay, that one's wide open for us to take out.
This might be my limit.
Petra, you can use this. Make him regret firing on us. I can't have Ingrid get too close. And get her closer.
It's still raring to go.
It's a risk, but I think we can take it down. I need Linhardt over there now. Ah, he's out of range. I need to get that other one's attention then in order to survive this. Okay, here's what we'll do. Ah, I can't take it out. I need a better angle on this. Okay, where's it saying?
Need a hand?
Get its attention. Alright, this doesn't take him out. But it does at least keep them alive.
Thanks.
Actually, wait, we still got Dorothea out here.
Well done.
And
Let the lesson begin!
good work! Very good work.
What's next?
Ah, hell, that'll bait the Death Knight out. I'm not ready to face him yet. Alright. This time you missed.
Easy.
And this time you waste your shot. Petra should be able to make short work of you then. Oh, hell. Ooh, that was lucky.
Thank you.
You jerk! I was gonna kill that.
Sorry.
Really? Okay, now I'm mad. Crap. Wow.
I'll be fine.
I don't believe you. However, all you need to do is land a single hit, and Shamir should be able to take it out. Oh, wait, not yet. Hey, Byleth, can you use Recover again? I'm having you use that a lot, but please. Oh, shoot. You know what, I'm gonna count that as... I haven't used Divine Pulse to make up for mistakes like that in a while, but... So close. Is Dorothea in range to dance?
That's my cue.
No.
Leave it to me.
You saved me.
Alright, how best to account for the Death Knight? What kind of damage does he do? Definitely want him down, but that's gonna be tough.
Oh no.
Okay, what's the range on the Death Knight? That's what matters.
I'm on it.
Ooh, that's gonna bait their attention, though. Am I prepared for that? I think I am. Get him!
Be gone.
Okay. Never mind. Actually, he'll survive that. Barely, but he'll survive.
Ready.
Bring Lysithea up.
Thanks.
Alright, finally, you're in range to do something. Shoot. Yeah, he'll survive. Barely. I just hope I don't bait out too much of their insanity. But if he couldn't withstand those Silver Lances, I don't think he'll have any luck against the Death Knight. Especially not that his...
Thank you!
Ah! This is why I had Sylvain go out in the first... Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I just hurt those. That was unlucky. There, you actually did damage. Good job.
Stay focused.
Appreciate it.
I'm half tempted to let him die so I can take that over, but...
Put me in there.
Good work. Okay, Caspar should have this well in hand. Between everyone that's already there.
You're a big help.
Wonder if I can get Bernadetta in range to do a dead shot. Wait, that's a ballista. A Deadeye, I should say. Ah, that's not gonna work. You don't have a gambit yet. So the most you could do is a hit and run. To be fair though, that might be all you need to do. Take your shot.
Over already? My
Alright, your gambit just went away. What's your movement? Same results as before. Okay, you know what? I'm desperate.
just give up.
I don't normally
It's
do
all
stuff like
becoming-
that. But if I have to in order to secure victory, I am not above doing that. In the meantime, we need to get Byleth closer to the field. So, who should I target first, the Death Knight or Hubert? So I want to open up both places, eventually. I'm thinking the Death Knight, since that's probably the scarier foe. Just trying to think of what the best way to do that is. As expected, heavy damage.
Sorry.
Also, as expected, they're wasting physic on that ballista.
Thanks.
Yeah, they're gonna keep summoning reinforcements over there until I deal with them. With any luck, Caspar can walk up and throw an axe into him. You use the fire orb when you're right next to him? Alright, Caspar, can you finish it off? Yes, you can. Do it. Oh, come on! Really?
Put
Is that
me
really
in
what
there.
I saw? Nothing I can do about that either.
That's my cue.
To work.
I will get the victory.
I do not like the idea of having to deal with that.
I'm on it.
Okay. What happens if I do? He survives. To my surprise.
Ready.
Stay focused.
Okay, we need that ballista down now. It's becoming a problem.
Thank you.
Growth is a... It's all...
You didn't give it your all.
Alright.
Oh no.
Give him something to look at.
Battle.
I sit
to
you.
me.
Time to step up. Alright. Ooh, better radio. Alright. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks with Caspar right now. An opening will arise, knowing my luck.
This fight is but a sideshow to the ravaging of the sacred place that is Garrigmok.
Substantial amount of damage in return. Well done.
Can I get a do-over?
Ugh, man, that hurts. Why did I have you... Why are you not equipping a weapon? No matter. I don't think Caspar is going to be enough to deal with that. Oh, you scum! I was going to kill that, you know. What's gonna... Ah, another demonic beast. Crap.
Got too cocky.
I don't have any good gambit to use on it unless I still have the use of Fusillade. Ugh. This is not a good position. Even Ruined Sky wouldn't be enough. Okay, I know how I need to do this. Give him everything with the Sword of the Creator, and then have Sylvain deal the final blow. Okay.
This battlefield is too chaotic for us to kill each other upon.
Well, that's just too bad, good sir, because you are going to die.
The time is not right. I will wait for the next opportunity.
All right, that's one stronghold recaptured. Now the other.
Alright, that should help us keep our flank secure. As if Petra isn't enough for that. And in the meantime, I'm gonna have Ingrid double back to help Caspar. At this point, he's useless at taking that thing out, so we'll throw a couple people in that I know will do the job. Yeah, that's too dangerous for him. We'll have him move in this direction and prepare to deal with the remaining demonic beasts. Alright, so we've got that one's attention. Alright, it'll die quickly.
You're a big help.
Ah, the ballista. Well, while we have it... the ballista's out of range. Great. Alright. That priest is gonna die the moment he comes into contact with Byleth, so let's take a swing at the other one. What's the range on this guy? Ugh, not a good idea. Oh, you want to die to Shamir instead? I'll oblige. Nice try. Crap. Here they come.
Apologies.
You want to die? Okay.
That is that.
Good work. Here we go.
Don't underestimate me.
Alright. That way is secure. Yeah, I absolutely need to have Petra and... I'll have Petra and Ingrid make sure that our flank is covered. Ah, crap, not what I meant to do.
I will get the victory.
Soften him up a little bit.
Ready.
As for Caspar, we can have him... I wonder if I can bait that priest. He's got plenty of uses of that spell left, so we're gonna be here a while. Alright.
not to me.
Good work. Lysithia? Tear them to shreds.
I just worked harder. I don't have... That's my cue.
I'm on it.
Stay focused. To work. Sleep in the dirt.
I love how unapologetic Shamir is. Boom! Nice.
I'd better keep up.
Indeed.
I'm finished. I'm loath to say it, but I must retreat.
Good work.
We must all do our part.
Put me in there.
It's too dangerous for him yet. Open up that way for us to get it through. Yeah, that onager has outlived its usefulness. I need to deal with it. Quickly. I'm surprised it isn't turning the fire orb in a different direction. Still, that demonic beast is gonna need something to look at before it goes after Rhea. The last thing I need is to lose because of that thing. What's its movement range? Okay, we're fine. Petra can move quickly, as can Ingrid. Between the two of them, they should be able to keep it distracted. If not... not sure what the best way to keep... Sylvain will be held back by the fact that he can't move that quickly over stairwells. Let's bait out the attention of that other one.
Thanks.
That's one way to take him down.
It's all...
Oh, what the heck, just be on the safe side. Alright, what have we got remaining? Okay, we've got a ballista over there.
So much.
That should do. Oh, it was just the ballista taking an interest? That's fine. You're still dead.
Should I have held back?
Oh shoot, Edelgard's coming at us. And we've got more crap to worry about. Alright, I need to get that thing's attention away from everybody else. So even if this gambit fails, and it likely will.
This'll work?
No, it didn't. I'm pleasantly surprised. Take it out, quickly.
I did what I had to.
Alright, good. Alright, what's the goal? Okay, just to defeat Edelgard. Yeah, I've heard that spiel before. Alright, what's the range on these guys? Okay. Do it.
This is not.
Dang it! That was highly unlucky. Tempting to send Violet out there to ensure that they go down. Ooh, better idea. Do-over.
I needed that.
Alright, what's the range on Edelgard? Okay. Please don't miss this time.
Lady Edelgard!
Thank you.
Alright, let's see if Byleth can survive this. She probably can.
I wish you were someone whose heart could be swayed by my words and deeds. If it were so, I would have done anything to make you my ally. We won't hold back.
Oh, that's gonna hurt if it lands. Whew, that was lucky. Maybe it will keep Edelgard in place depending on what garrisons end we have still. But at this point, I think it's just a matter of ending this quickly. It's no longer about experience, it's about survival.
You will come to regret raising your blade against the Emperor of the Adrestian Empire.
Apparently not.
Now!
Give it your all.
You underestimated me.
Silenced.
Think very carefully about whether you wish to raise your sword against the Empire, or if you will offer it to us in fealty. And after you've thought it through, if you still wish to fight, I won't stop you. I will simply use the full extent of my power and crush you.
Silver Axes can't do that. What is that weapon? No matter.
Apologies.
Let the Avatar of Death have
This
her
is
way
what
with
I
them.
do. Not as hard.
Alright, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what I have them do anymore. I need to take Edelgard out this round no matter what. Get out!
Much needed.
I'd say I'm sorry, Edelgard, but I'm not.
You fought well, but now your fight is over. Send in our reserve troops, and give my uncle the signal. What is this?
Doom. That's what this is. Oh boy. Alright, I've seen this cutscene play out, so I'm gonna step away real quick.
Everybody here, young and old, is in your hands. No, I will not allow another Red Canyon tragedy to happen here.
What is going on?
What now?
Why did you come?
Thank you so much.
And as expected, sent to the abyss.
In Imperial year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
So it begins. So my question is, where do we pick the story back up? Who will remain at Garreg Mach?
Part 2. Silver Snow. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn. It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by 2 opposing factions: those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
So Ferdiad has already fallen? That's a stark shift from where we left off. At least in other runs.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake.
As long as the game tells me
Your
to.
eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? How dare you? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
Where am I?
We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
What year is it?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
Millennium Festival?
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
No need to worry about me.
Unbelievable.
Why am I even here? I know they won't come, but here I am anyway. How has it already been 5 years? Time stops for no one, I suppose. Huh? It's you! What are you doing here?
A whim.
Highly doubtful. So you were alive. What have you been doing all this time?
I was sleeping.
Choking at a time like this. Well, if you don't wish to tell me, I won't try to persuade you. All that matters is this. Will you return to the Empire with me?
I can't.
As expected. I knew your answer before I had even asked the question. That means we're enemies now, you and I. My teacher, the time for discussion has come to an end.
Is that the Sword of Saros?
Even though our swords may cross as they do now. There's no denying that our chosen paths never will. Goodbye, my teacher. When next we meet, one of us will breathe their last.
Who is it? Is that... It's you!
So that's not how I expected things to go. What are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the very same thing. After you disappeared 5 years ago, do you have any idea how dire the church's situation became? Where were you? And what were you doing all of those years?
Sleeping.
You slept for 5 years. In that case, I suppose there is nothing more to say. You should know that Rhea also disappeared after the battle at Garreg Mach 5 years ago. Since then, the Knights have been fully devoted to searching for her. They have yet to find a trace.
Was she captured by the Imperial Army?
It is possible. However, the Empire has not made any such statement as of yet. Even if that were the truth, there is no way for us to confirm. We have searched all over, but we have reached an impasse. Unless we do something, our efforts to find Rhea and rebuild the church will be stalled indefinitely. Our opportunity to strike back is close at hand. Sadly, we are short on military strength. However, now we have you. Do you recall what Rhea told you 5 years ago? She asked for you to take her place should anything ever happen to her. She entrusted you with leading the people of Fodlan.
I remember.
Then I beg of you, please heed her words. It is up to you to lead us, and to defeat the Empire. No, to defeat Edelgard.
You should lead them.
It is not for me to do. You are the only one who can rise to this task. Someday you will know why that is. Until then, I ask that you trust me.
Sir, bandits have entered the area. They stole some hidden weapons and ran off. They're heading for the town, so that might be where they're hiding out.
Vile thieves! Even with the Knights gone, I cannot believe they would dare trespass here. This is unforgivable. Come, Professor. Let us give chase!
I guess they think that no one else is around.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blathed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces.
No pressure.
In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
So similar circumstances to how the Blue Lions started up. Question is, will Dimitri be able to escape capture as before?
Looters deserve no forgiveness! After them!
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Stop the thieves! Retrieve our stolen goods!
What's my strategy?
It will be done.
Guide me well.
Need to remember you're not as well leveled up as everyone else will be. Actually, you're not too bad, all things considered, but even so. Oh, crap! A bow against Sedith? That'll be deadly if I'm not careful. Okay. Good start. Good start. Very good start.
Looters deserve... Stop.
What's my strategy?
Guide me well. Behold our strategy!
Oh dear, is Byleth too powerful for my own good? Maybe.
It won't be in vain.
Maybe I should have had her equip Nosferatu instead.
Another victory.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need to restart again. Yep, Byleth is officially too good for her own good. If this kills you.
Watch and learn.
Oh my gosh, it didn't. How did it not kill you?
I may not survive.
Switch to Nosferatu. That should help you survive.
Destiny unfurls.
That should help.
I must lead them well.
I'll take a steel sword. Well, silver. Good work.
We had no place to go, so we came back to Garreg Mach. But then... Huh? Professor?
Looks like there's a fight. I'm ready to join the battle.
It is confirmed that Professor is alive. I will be... cooperating.
What are you doing here? Never mind, we'll have to talk later. Help us with these thieves.
What's my strategy?
You knew it would end as such.
Good work.
It won't be in vain.
Put me in there.
Oh, that worked out.
All going down.
Nice.
More fighting.
I owe you one.
Punch him out.
Big win.
I will prevail.
To survive, I will win! Witness Bridget Pride!
Good work.
For
Let's do this right.
Rude. Nice try.
I fight for justice's name.
Ooh, I'm gonna want that.
It's time!
That is all. Had I room to grow?
Ooh, that's not good.
Fire meets water! Witness Bridget Pride!
Good work.
All is going to plan.
Can't pull back yet.
Can't use your gambit.
Thanks for helping. Put me in there.
Oh dear. I think I'm gonna have to back out again.
Put me in there.
Let's try this.
I will prevail. Not for myself, for everyone. For... My heart burns with pride.
Guide me well.
I shouldn't strain myself. This is my stage now.
I'm gonna have to back up even further to make this work, aren't I?
What's my strategy?
Better idea. Let's see if I can make this work.
What's my strategy?
Surely I've got a javelin or hand axe or something. You know what? Can you use bows? We'll find out. Not that one, anyway. I'm gonna have to back up even further, aren't I? Fine.
What's my strategy?
Guide me well. You defeat me? Left.
That's fine.
It won't be in vain.
Put me in there.
I'm not going down!
Who's next? Get in line.
More fighting.
Okay. Make sure Thoron is equipped. Let's try this again.
I owe you one. Big win!
I will prevail. With all of my might, I fight for justice's name.
There we go.
For
Alright, let's see how things play out now.
Planning is key.
As expected.
witness Bridget Pride.
Try to keep up!
There we go.
I won't allow it.
Good work. What, too afraid of getting hit by Thoron? You should be.
I must lead them well. Not.
You better equip that. I don't know if it will be equipped, but it should be. Okay, good.
Do you remember our promise from 5 years ago, Professor? Today's the day.
Good work.
Will this ever end? I won't fail you.
Commence!
Good work.
You are in my way! Not
Nice.
for myself, for everyone.
Lament your weakness.
I don't think you'll need this, but just in case.
People? A battle? Oh, there wasn't supposed to be anyone here. Wait, is that Professor?
Professor, you're alive after all. Well then, I am quite pleased with my choice to come here.
Professor? Never mind. We have to focus on winning this fight.
Lend us a hand. Let's beat them back.
Punch him out.
Who's next? Get in line.
There is...
Shouldn't strain myself.
Thanks for helping.
I'm sweet of you.
Okay. How do I want to handle this? This one of you has a key. Ooh, I do.
Ready for anything.
I do this for all of us.
Whoa. What is that, a brave bow? No. Just quick.
I'm awake.
Oh wow, Bernie's. Why is she low level? No matter.
If we split our troops in two, we can attack from the north and the south to trap their leader.
Works for me. Alright, Senate can clean up the scraps.
Put me in there.
Okay. Things are gonna get rather interesting in a hurry. Equip Nosferatu so that you don't go
More
overboard
fighting.
immediately.
Thank
You equip your Iron Axe for the same reason.
I will not let down my guard.
Nice.
I'll be home again soon. Only...
Put the plan into action.
Hold position. You should be able to survive against whatever archer has got its eye on you. And in the meantime, make sure that this archer can't do anything.
Today I was lucky.
Great. Those bows. Just what I need in my life. I'll need to have Petra join up with that group. If there weren't that archer there... Actually, I could have set it just dismount. It's probably the simplest solution anyway.
Back to the fray. Ready for anything.
Take him down.
A boon for our future.
What's in the chest? Looks useful. Could be. Might just be useful for only gold, but that's okay.
Can't pull back yet.
Whoa!
Big win!
I have Dorothea there. You'll be fine.
I'm so glad I get to see you again, Professor.
You were ready. Let's make sure you survive whatever gets thrown at you next.
One of us has to die.
Get up!
Winning is what matters.
You know what? Keep killing that jump.
Survive, I will win! Each battle a victory.
What's the range on that archer? Good to know.
Let's try some.
Alrighty. As expected. A lot of poison weapons. I'm getting really sick of them. Also, I need to get better garrisons.
I'm grateful.
What's the best course of action? Probably to keep pressing this way. bait their attention with Ferdinand.
That is all.
Witness frigid pride.
And let's go overboard.
All is going to plan.
Thanks for helping.
I'll have to be clever.
That could have been bad.
Points.
That also could have been bad.
Let's shake things up.
As expected, Petra survives, but not comfortably.
I won't allow it.
I am nearing my limit.
You got this.
I fight for justice's name. For
None of you ever cover, do you?
here is something to believe in.
It won't be in vain.
Put me in there.
Good work.
Who's next? Get in line.
Should have kept around those antitoxins.
Thank you.
Make sure this lands.
Still here.
Give that one something to look at.
Another gain from mortal risk.
That really helped.
Nice.
Remain cautious.
Actually, wait. Petra doesn't need those keys, does she?
Appreciated.
Let's set it head down that way.
back down one step!
This is the cost of war.
Good work. Alright, I'd say we held up pretty well.
Apologies.
Thank you.
There we go, now we can get the real healing in.
I will prevail. I went back to Bridget once, but I had to be returning to Foblin.
Ah, you had a door key. Oh well. Let's see, do I have a spare chest key? I do. Armor Slayer. Useful.
I owe you one.
Appreciate it.
Surprised that doesn't put you in range of the archer. Not that I'm gonna grace complaints.
That is all. Haven't. Apologies.
Take him down.
I won't allow it.
That should be fine. We crack through around the same time for everyone.
Appreciate it.
There we go.
Well done.
I think.
Alright. Just have a bunch of stuff to crack open.
Thank you.
Actually, is that the only chest left to crack open? Yes. In that case, let's not stress out too much about it. Alright, let's take this guy out.
No! I'm not the one you want! I guess I've got no choice! It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
Ah, heck.
He has...
Soften him up.
fight, then rest.
Evasion ring. Useful. Nice try. Okay, that works for me.
I will see this war through.
Chase him down.
Appreciate it.
I finally...
You should yield me a tidy profit.
Unfortunately for you, that ain't gonna happen.
Thank you.
Take him down.
Greatness awaits me.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
Just maybe.
That man used to be a merchant here at the monastery. He must have fallen on hard times to take up with those thieves.
Shame that. But... either way, it has been seen to.
Thank you so much.
It seems we were able to expel the bandits who were hiding in Garreg Mach. How fortuitous that you students should gather at the monastery like this.
We made a promise with the professor. That was 5 years ago to the very day.
We all gave our promise to be meeting here when the Millennium Festival arrived.
Though the one who came up with that plan is not here. Edelgard. Still, how incredible that those present gathered despite the terrible state of things.
The most incredible part of it is that you didn't oversleep and miss the reunion.
Ouch.
So, that is the reason. Professor, the monastery is safe because of your devoted students. I am now fully convinced that you are the only one who can save Fodlan.
That's taking it a bit far.
No, not so. On the very day I return to Garreg Mach, you awaken and return as well. This is no mere coincidence, but rather the work of the goddess.
What's your reason for being here?
Actually, well, it will be easier to just show you. Come with me to the Holy Mausoleum.
Wait, what's
I realize that since you've been slumbering for so long, you have no idea what has transpired in the various territories. Allow me to explain. After the Battle of Garreg Mach, there was a change of regime in the kingdom. House Blaiddyd suffered a series of brutal massacres, which claimed the lives of Dimitri and Regent Rufus.
Oh no.
The kingdom capital fell and was absorbed into the empire as the Fargus Dukedom, which is now under Cornelia's control.
Wait, is... Here's my question. Is Dimitri actually dead? Or did Dedu stand in his places with the Blue Lion route? Guess we'll find out in time.
Some still resist the Empire. As of now, Rodrigue of House Fraldarius is at the center of such efforts. In the Alliance, Claude leads the faction that opposes the Empire, and Lawrence leads those who have sided with them. The front lines are ever in motion, but the war effort has stagnated overall. In short, both the Kingdom and the Alliance have been swallowed up by the Empire and are on the verge of collapse. We must gather our generals and soldiers under your command and reverse this dire situation.
But why go to the Holy Mausoleum?
Flayn, look! The professor has returned to us.
What do you mean? Oh, goodness! It really is you, Professor! I cannot believe you are still of this world. We were so worried we would never see you again.
What are you doing here?
I forgot something important at the Holy Mausoleum. I told my brother that I had to go back for it no matter what, and so here I am.
After we finished here, we were going to continue our search for Rhea. But now that you are here, things have changed. We must not waste this opportunity. We shall send word to the knights scattered all across the land. The time has come for the Knights of Seiros to return to action. We are counting on you, Professor.
Ah, so that's our banner now. Okay. I like it. So it begins anew.
Part 2. Silver Snow. Guardian Moon. A king without a kingdom.
Well, that'll go well.
Having parted ways with Edelgard, former students of the Black Eagle House now work alongside the Knights of Seiros at Garreg Mach. They begin to create a resistance army strong enough to take on her Imperial forces.
So, real question is Dimitri really dead? Or is Tadu fallen and escaped in his place? I don't know how similar events will transpire, but given that our lack of involvement in the 5-year time period, it's still plausible. For now.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Seteth told us everything. From here on out, you will have our aid.
I am so grateful that everyone is safe. I am sorry things are moving so rapidly, but there is something we must discuss. Come with me. The time has come to make our true stand against the Empire.
Let's all work together.
Our base will be Garreg Mach Monastery. The interior is in less than prime condition, but we should be able to utilize it much the same as we had before.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
It may be an area of importance, but it is far removed from the front lines. Considering the burden of transport, it is possible they are not paying too much attention to it.
Nothing escapes the Emperor. There must at least be a spy or two.
Professor, what do you think?
I have no objections.
I see. Then it must be the right idea.
The town and surrounding hamlets are still present. And though far from abundant, the church still has funds at its disposal.
That's true. Professor, I think we can leave expanding our army to my brother. He was always good at negotiating, and I believe he is best suited to the task.
In that case, I have a request. Please allow my soldiers to join your ranks as well. House Sire already tried taking on the Emperor. As a result, our territory was stolen from us. As a consequence, I do not have many soldiers left to speak of, but those I have are yours to command.
I feel like I should tell you that I've been protecting some kids who lost their parents in the war. They're in the town right now, but maybe we can move them to the monastery? I'm sure they'd be happy to chip in however they can.
Yes, I understand. I will make the necessary arrangements.
I nabbed some valuables from my house. Father is with the Emperor now, so... It's not much, but it's yours.
I don't have a thing to contribute. In fact, I'm still in my same old clothes.
I've been wandering on my own for 5 years. I won't go back to that house or my father, that's for sure.
I understand. Leave it to me. No labor is too great if it means saving Fodlan.
Alrighty then. Yes, and here come the wave of support conversations.
Professor, something's been bothering me. Remember that suspicious guy I chased after?
Yeah, I saw this one in my first Black Eagle run. Actually, most of the conversations will probably be like that.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. Quite delicious.
Shouldn't have talked about that.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, I agree.
Alright.
Thank you for the treat.
So be it. Alrighty. So, back to the usual chicanery. So, as with my previous runs, here's how this is gonna work. So that I can keep this moving relatively smoothly, I will be doing most of the day-to-day tasks off-stream. So that'll involve pretty much any time I need to go to battle, do extra exploration stuff, or anything of the sort. I'll make sure to hold on to any support conversations that I haven't shown yet, to be sure that everything's good there, but apart from that, yeah, I know I've seen this one already. So I'll make sure that I take care for any support conversations that I run into, but for now, I'll just go through and take care of the first round of exploration, and then I will call it a day.
Professor, it's not just for my village that I'm fighting alongside you here, you know. It's also that Captain Gerald asked me, his first and greatest apprentice, to look out for you. Of course, it wouldn't be enough just to keep you alive. It's my duty to make sure you win, too. So do your best, Professor, and count on me to watch your back.
A country with no king has no future. That's why I made my way here. Professor, don't let me down.
Let's forge ahead.
Yes, let's. Find me a worthy opponent to battle, and I'll be content.
I'm sure you will. Advanced sword tourney? Oh yeah, I don't have any heavy armor specialist anymore. I hope that won't come back to bite me. I might be able to turn Ferdinand into a great knight, but... oh boy. Let's see what Felix can do. Ah, I was hoping to get lucky on his crest.
Pity.
This one I know you can take out. I don't expect you to win given the circumstances, but
It was
hey.
meant to be.
Darn, I already have to use this. Yep, you ain't winning. Actually, what I should be doing is...
Alright, next.
What I should be doing is saving these tournaments for the second time I do exploration, if I choose to explore more than once a month.
You fought well.
Oh dear, that's not good. I don't think you're winning this one. Nope. Oh wow, one away. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. That is impressive.
The town I'd been living in came under attack by the Empire's army. My parents were both caught up in the fighting and killed. I've got no home to go back to anymore, so I guess I may as well stay here.
I'm sure Dorothea will make sure you're well cared for. Alrighty, substandard stuff thus far.
Sing. I'll get.
Yeah.
Professor, you're here, Professor, along with everyone from our old class. It's like we've gone back in time. When I think that I'll be around you again, all of my sorrows just drift away.
Let's do our best together.
Yes. I'll at least try not to hold anyone back. Let's work together for the common good, like we did 5 years ago.
Alright, let's see if there's anything I can do over here.
Need something? See you
Not
again
quite
soon.
yet. I'm sure I'll get plenty of renown once I go out to battle. I'm gonna be doing plenty of grinding off screen, I
It
think.
seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
I don't know if it'll ever be the same normal, but at least we can create a new normal. Hopefully a better one.
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
Not a bad idea. So, is this a new support conversation? Nope.
This news.
Guess I don't have to worry about motivation for this month. Oh wow, surprising number of people there. Although I guess I shouldn't be surprised about either one.
Professor? The promise was made 5 years ago, but I must say I'm rather impressed by how many of us managed to make it. Personally, I only showed up because I hope to see you again, Professor. I've been with my family in the Empire until recently. I admit to feeling a little guilty betraying Her Majesty, but only a little. Now that we're all together again, I suppose the fighting will begin soon.
Indeed. We'll continue in earnest, knowing our luck. Ooh, I don't have to worry about motivation. Okay, good, I can just focus on bolstering my own strength. Teach me your ways.
I've grown weary and impatient. These past 5 years, my hands have been bound. But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal. I'm grateful to you and to everyone.
And that goal is?
Down with the Empire. Surely peace will soon follow if the Empire is overthrown. Then my parents can finally find peace themselves.
Given the circumstances, I don't blame you for feeling that. Oh wow, I have not thrown a whole lot into... That's why I didn't even have fire for that battle. Wow. I really have thrown a lot at everything other than building myself up.
I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back. You gotta find her, Professor. You just gotta.
I wonder if we'll have an easier time finding her this time around. Because with how much time we dawdled in the Empire, then the Kingdom, and then the Alliance with the Blue Lion run.
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
We can talk about that.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
Indeed. And finding that time is going to be rather tricky given the circumstances.
Professor? My Professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way.
I can't tell if that was a dig or... I can't tell if that was a dig at me or herself or what.
You there? With the return of its knights, Garreg Mach is finally coming back to life. The Church of Seiros will follow you from now on. But please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
We'll do whatever it takes to find her.
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength. I have something to ask of you.
Well, that should be easy enough to find. Probably already have them, honestly. No one in there this time. Oop, there's... Ferdinand's over here. Interesting that there's still stray owl feathers around the place.
Teacher, I have lost my dominion. My nobility may seem like nothing more than a title, but I will never lose my noble heart. I will stop Edelgard, even if it costs me my life. I have turned my blade against her now. I cannot go back on that decision. Professor, do you think I chose the wrong path?
Not at all.
You are right.
I left home without telling my father. Did you know that? I can just imagine my father's face contorted in anger, and the delightful words he must have used to describe me. Kind of a scary image, actually. But regardless, I've put my faith in you, Professor, and I'm hoping I haven't made a big mistake.
I'll make it worth your while, Sylvain, don't you worry.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Alright.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
That's fine.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
Nor would I expect you to.
Know that...
Probably throwing a little too much at that. I'm pretty sure I don't have any other serious activities I need to worry about, so why not?
Yes. I come from the Empire, but I have no intention of ever returning. This war the Emperor instigated has caused nothing but trouble and pain. I want this war to end. And that's why I'm here, fighting with you.
Pretty sure I've seen this one.
Hello, Professor. What brings you?
Yep. To be support, then I have indeed seen it.
Right.
Professor?
During his search for her grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seiros is still going strong. As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
But how long can that last? Hard to know.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Members of the Knights tell me that Father left their ranks 5 years ago. They say he announced he was returning to the kingdom, but nobody's heard from him since. I haven't received word that he went back home to Mother. Where could he be? Where are you, Father?
He'll show up. I'm confident in that much. I don't think we'll be recruiting him, but I know for a fact that we will see him again. Alright, I've seen that one. We better see him again anyway.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom in alliance. Empire and religion are at open war.
It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Are there any other activities that require points? I'm pretty sure not.
Edelgard Empire, but corrupt with you.
It's not like I can do much anyway. What, are they trying to push Petra to be a Wyvern Rider too? Maybe. So what's over this way? Alright, this one I've also seen.
I can't believe how long.
Hey, I could use a hand.
I need a favor.
Pardon me. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
There you go.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes?
Guess I won't have to worry about repairing my weapons
Return
for a
soon,
while.
Please.
Got a favor to ask.
Okay, so the Remnant West again. That should be easy enough to sort out.
Professor.
Seen this one too.
Finally, I notched a win against you.
Yeah. Braggart. I mean, that's completely misses the entire context of that scene, but...
Professor, I have a proposal. Why not go beyond the Knights of Seiros? Instead, uniting with allies from all across Fodlan to fight for our cause. Looking back, it would have been best to ally with the Kingdom and join forces against the Empire. But now the Kingdom is not exactly, well...
We'll do what we can, Ingrid. Actually, I'm curious. Can I look ahead and find out what the battle's going to entail? Yep, I just had a feeling it would be a defense mission.
Pardon me. Hey, quite given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding? Anyway, now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
Right, the promise.
That's right. I promised the captain I'd protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
I'm sure you will.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you.
Why are you out of focus?
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
For better or worse, you're probably right.
Do you have time for a request?
Oh wait, I didn't do any fishing the previous month. Oh god.
Professor,
I'm pretty sure I've seen this one.
thanks for your help out there.
Yep. Feels weird skipping them, but when you've already seen them...
Hey, Professor! You won't believe what happened.
Uh-oh. Here we
I
go.
figured I couldn't go back to the Empire after Garrick Mach fell, so I started drifting across the Kingdom and Alliance. Then, I just happened to run into our old class, so we came back to the monastery together.
Convenient. Okay. Given that I don't know how difficult we'll find things, where's Ash? Where the hell is Ash? Was I never able to recruit him? Wait, this is the exact same save that I had. Where the hell is Ash? Okay, I know I recruited him. If he showed up in my... Where the hell is Ash? No, seriously, where the hell is Ash? I know I recruited him. He was in the battle. Where the hell is he? God, I'm gonna be sitting here going, where the hell is Ash for the entire friggin' playthrough now.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent. A little more secret spice and...
Shut up. I'm a terrible person. Where the hell is Ash? I know he's on our group. Why is he not showing? He didn't...
At last, I return to my domain. My lonely paradise. My realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you?
No, it's the janitor.
You didn't hear that just now, did you?
You're what?
Right. You didn't? Well, I'm good.
Feel comfortable in your delusions, Bernadetta. You're too precious. Ah, well. Let's try these out. I'll find the good combinations eventually. Or probably look them up, honestly. I've been trial and erroring, but I haven't exactly been keeping notes, so... Not like I can really complain when I don't get good results. Alrighty. Pretty sure that sees to everything important for now.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Okay, so pretty sure there's a ton of, there's a ton of these to get through, but most of them I've already shared previously, so yeah, most of these I've already shown. Yeah, pretty much all of them have showed up in my live streams at some point, so I'll go ahead and let's see, is there anything else I need to do? Okay, so apart from fishing for the big one, when in the calendar does stuff related to fishing show up? Ugh, bad timing. Bad timing indeed. Okay. So, I'll probably be exploring more than once. So I guess for now, I'll call it here. So, tomorrow we continue on with this. Hopefully, I don't know, depending on how much time I have, I should be able to power through what remains for this section, and once that I do, hopefully, things will continue to go smoothly. Oh boy. Knowing my luck though, well, it's gonna get worse before it gets better, but then again, welcome to part 2 of Fire Emblem. I'll see you next time.